Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is kitchen talk time with Granna. I wasn't going to come and talk to you guys today because I wanted you to enjoy your week going into the New Year's and everything. But I know you guys have heard, it's been all over social media. It happened a couple of weeks before Christmas. Twist, Stephen Boss, and passed away, suicide. And I still been seeing a lot of stuff on social media about, his passing away and everything. And he's mostly known for being on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He was the DJ and he did the dancing. And I always enjoyed watching him do that when he would come out. I watched Ellen pretty regular when she was on. And he was one of the reasons why I did that. And then I've seen him on some other shows. And I also caught him probably about a month or so before he passed on Jennifer Hudson's show. He was on there with his wife. And, people were saying they just couldn't believe it. They still can't believe it. And every time they saw him, he was always smiling. He was always dancing. And they don't know what went wrong. And first, I guess it's just not meant for us to know what went wrong and why he did what he did. I mean, mental health is something that we always miss and don't seem to recognize, or if we see something we don't acknowledge it or we don't speak on it or anything like that. Because a lot of people think if they say something about your mental health, then you're gonna assume they're saying that you're crazy, or you're slow, or you're this, or you're special, or whatever different phrase they want to use when it comes to mental health. And, it's not picked up on as much, like they say. And I've seen the videos of Twit. Him and his wife had just did a video like a couple of days before, a TikTok video with them dancing, which is something he loved to do, and he always danced. And every time you saw him, he was always smiling. So us on the outside seeing that, and I guess even to a certain extent when it came to his family and his wife and family and everything, everybody thought everything was good with him, and he was just such a happy-go-lucky person, always, with this good big smile. So a lot of the signs, if there were signs, his family didn't even pick up on. I think they had said that he had spoke with his granddaddy a few days before. And, of course, he said he's been, he's with his family, with his wife and everything. And it's just, it's sad. It's really sad, for him to get to that point where he felt like it was too much and closing in on him. And it was at that point that he felt like his only way out was to take his life. And, that happens a lot. A lot of people on the outside, they still trying to show as much normality as possible. Like everything is normal, everything is good. And on the inside, they're fighting all these battles. They just fighting battle after battle. And they don't feel comfortable enough to talk to anyone about it and get it out. So, going into this new year, 2023, we're a few days out from 2023. I hope and pray that everyone that's watching this video and everyone out there in the YouTube world, when it comes to your mental health, you really speak on it. Speak up, speak on it. We talk about everything else that may be going on in our life. We talk about our jobs, we talk about our family, we talk about our finances, talk about what we like and dislike, but when it comes to the mental part of it, we keep that in and we try to fight that battle on our own. And, it's been proven time and time again that that's one battle one person, a person cannot fight on their own, because it gets to be so much that the only option that they see is to take their lives. And, and it leaves everyone behind trying to figure out why they didn't see the red flags, why they didn't know something was wrong, what could they have done, they wish this person would have talked to them, all that starts running through the family and friends that's left to try to figure this out. But like I said, some things are just not for us to figure out. But if you see any type of red flags, if you see that that person is, someone is not as talkative anymore or kind of to themselves or alone, and even with that, you got to be careful because some people likes to be alone. But just make sure that the people in your life, the people you love, the people you're around, whether it's co-workers, family, friends, whoever, know that you're always there and available to talk, to be there and, just to talk, not to give comments back or not to be responding to them, just to listen and just have that listening ear so that they can get off their chest whatever they might be going through or how they're feeling. Life is hard, man. It is hard. It's so much that we have to go through, on a daily basis, and especially when you're trying to live up to everybody's expectations and you're trying to make sure that everybody else is good and you're not taking care of yourself. That's why I talk about self-care. You got to take care of yourself first, because if you're putting yourself on the back burner and you're doing and doing and doing and doing and giving and giving and giving to everybody else, then you're not going to have anything left in yourself to give to yourself. And sometimes you just need a break. Sometimes you need to be the one that's pampered just a little bit, the one that's giving just a little bit of attention. It's just a lot. It gets to be a lot with everything that's going on in this world. I mean, I definitely was sad when I heard about Twits and, for his family, for his mom and his wife and his children. And, and even myself, I started to try to figure out what went wrong. But then I had to stop because I'm like, here I am trying to figure out what went wrong in his life. And I'm on the outside looking in. I wasn't close, I'm just a fan, not anyone close to him. So there's no way I can figure out what happened with him and why he got to that point. But when you're around family and you're around the people that you love, then you have those opportunities to pick up on the little things, those opportunities to kind of see the little red flags of what be going on. If you know that someone calls you every day and then here it is a day or two and you don't hear from them, reach out to them and see what's going on. Or if you know that every time you see someone, they got the smile on their face and they all, happy-go-lucky and all this, and then you see them and they just kind of like looking down and like they may be in a depression or something, ask at that point, ask questions and try to figure out what's going on. Let them know that you're there for them. It's just a lot, but you got to take care of your mental health. The bottom line, you got to take care of yourself, and like I said, when it comes to these entertainers and stuff, we're on the outside looking in. And I mean, nothing but prayers and good wishes has went out to his family and everything, but still there's a lot of people that's trying to figure out what happened. And it's just not meant for us to know what happened. Whatever happened with him and why he got to that point, they say he left a suicide note to his family, his wife and family. So he explained to them, hopefully, to them what was going on with him, enough to them that it put a little ease on the situation, not a whole lot, because of course they're going to be hurt and it's going to be something that they're going to have to live with and deal with that pain, that hurt for a long time. But that was his way of explaining to them, and they was the only one that really needed to know what happened and why he did what he did. It's not for us to know why he made that decision that day and went to that hotel and took his life. It's just not meant for us to know. And that should be a lesson for us to get in more intact with our own mental health and what's going on with ourselves and the people around us and the people that we love. That can be a lesson for us, with what he went through. Sad loss and situation. but it can be a lesson in disguise. It can be a lesson that we learn from what, you know, he went through and how he felt and why he took his life. And not for us to know the reasons, because he left that for the people that needed to know. So, you know, like I said, going into 2023, continue to work on self, continue to take care of yourself, and do what you need to do for your own mental health. And just be available for your loved ones if you feel they need some extra attention. If you have that time to give it to them, then, you know, do that. But just go into 2023 with yourself being the number one focus. Okay. Like I said, once again, of course, my prayers go out to anyone that lost their life in 2023, anyone that had to deal with mental health on a daily basis. I pray for them, and my prayers go out to them. But yeah, but I'm about to get ready to get out of here again. And again, you guys have a happy New Year, and just live your best life going into your 2023, and whatever changes that you want to make when you go into 2023, just stay focused and stay positive and make it happen. Okay, guys, have a happy New Year's. I will see you in 2023. Hey, don't forget to go back, show Granna some love, hit that subscribe button, just share my video, comments, all that. I appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much for your support in 2022. Thank you, and I will be seeing you in 2023. Have a great day.